Okay. Are we back up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Technology. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, good.
Okay. All right. Is the connection somewhat okay, or is it still?
Right now it's good.
Okay. All right.
So it froze a little bit. It's lagging, but it didn't. You haven't frozen completely. Can you hear me?
Okay. So I guess let's.
Uh-oh. You're totally frozen.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Third time's the charm, right? That's okay, so you have the foam roller there. So let's do some stuff with the foam roller, okay?
Oh.
We're gonna take the foam roller in a lengthwise. I'm gonna use a block and a foam roller. I don't have a big one. And we're just gonna lie on top of that foam roller. And I want you to make sure that you have your tailbone and your head supported. Okay. All right. Once we're here, I want you to go ahead and take your arms up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to open our arms out to the side, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then bring the arms back up. You're going to take it out to the side and back up. And what we're really just trying to do is squeeze any little knots we may have in between the shoulder blades. If you find one, maybe you can kind of press down a little bit and roll it around. And then on the next one, we're going to hold the arms open and we're going to go ahead and do little tiny circles. And I want the circles to be more from the shoulders versus just the hands, right? I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades in between that foam roller in between your shoulder blades. And then go ahead and reverse those circles. Perfect. And then from here, we'll take it into goalpost arms. So the palms face up, elbows bent, and we're just going to extend the arms overhead and then bring them back down and squeeze the elbows close to the ribs. So you're going to press out overhead and then squeeze the elbows. So we're almost like we're trying to pinch that foam roller with our back muscles.
Wow.
Yeah, make it as exaggerated as possible. Really try to squeeze that foam roller. Last one. And perfect. Go ahead and bring the arms down by your side. Let's do a little ab work. So shoulders are down away from the ears. Draw the belly button in and make sure your entire back is pressed against that foam roller. We're going to go ahead and bring the right knee up into tabletop. And then we're going to bring it back down. And now we're going to do the left knee. And back down. So we're kind of like marching and right to left. Okay, and you're just finding that nice little rhythm. Right and left. And keeping that back pressed against that foam roller. Now, let's go ahead and add to this. We're going to lift the arms up. And we're going to try to go ahead and lift one leg up at a time. So just like we're marching, but with the arms up. Perfect. And let's do 4 more. 2, last one to each side. Perfect. Now bring the arms down by the side. We're gonna lift the right leg up into tabletop. We're gonna lift the left arm up. Now, we're gonna extend the leg and then bring them back up towards the ceiling. So extend that leg, lower the arms, and bring that back up. We're gonna do 8 here. 6. Perfect. 4. Last 3. And 2. Last one, hold it down. Now we open the arm and the leg in opposite direction and bring it back in. Out and in. Now focus on that left knee. It's gonna try to go out with the arm. Keep the left knee in line. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring it back into center, lower that leg down. Let's bring the left leg up to tabletop, and you can bring the right arm up. All right, find the balance, and then we're gonna extend the leg, lower the arm, and bring it back up. Keeping your back pressed against the mat or that foam roller. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one, we lower down, we hold, we open and close. Now again, pay attention to that right knee. It's gonna try to flow open to kind of stabilize you a little bit more. It's gonna try to follow that right arm. Keep it in line with the hip. And last 3, 2, and last 1. Bring it back in, lower down. Perfect. Now we take the right knee into tabletop and the left knee into tabletop. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna extend both legs out and then bring it back in. Now remember, the lower you go, the harder it is, but you wanna maintain that spine against that foam roller. So go to the point where you feel like you have control over that. 5, last 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it out. Now you're gonna give me little tiny circles with your legs. Little tiny circles, open and close, yep. 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and the last 1. Bend the knees, lower all the way down. Take the arms up towards the ceiling, feet are grounded. We're gonna curl up. So inhale and exhale, curl up to as high as you can. And then lower back down. Yeah, you don't need to go all the way up. And let's do that again. So you're gonna curl up as high as you can and lower back down. We're gonna do 4 more. Perfect. And last 3. Last 2. Last one, hold it up. We're gonna pulse the arms, inhaling and exhaling for 5 for that hundredths. So it's out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the arms up higher than your hips. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the arms steady. Curl up a little higher. Exhale all the air out of the lungs. and lower all the way down. Woo! Should have felt that. All right, we're gonna roll off this foam roller. And you're gonna take the foam roller and place it horizontally now. And you're gonna go ahead and lie down and place your feet on top of the foam roller. So we're gonna do a couple of bridges here. The first set of bridges, we're gonna start in a Pilates V. So heels are gonna be together and the toes apart. Arms are down by the side. And you can bring that foam roller kind of close to your glutes. And we're gonna go ahead and tuck the tailbone under, scoop the belly, lift the hips up. I want you to find the squeeze in the glutes, press the arms down into the mat, and lower all the way down, one vertebra at a time. All right, so we're gonna go up, lift, and find that squeeze. Hold it at the top. And then once we got that squeeze, we're gonna go ahead and slowly, very slowly, maintaining the squeeze, lower down all the way. Right, so we're gonna flow nice and slowly, just like this. Lift up, find the squeeze, keep the squeeze, lower all the way down. All right, let's do 3 more. Lift up, find the squeeze, then lower all the way down. Last 2, up, lift, squeeze, and lower all the way down. Last one, we're gonna hold. Tuck the tailbone under, lift up, find that squeeze, hold here. All right, so we're gonna go squeeze, squeeze, pulsing up past your mats, right? So you find the squeeze at the top and then pulse up a couple more inches higher. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and this is a hamstring burner. 3, 2, 1, hold it here. Hold, 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 and lower all the way down. All right. So we're gonna keep the feet the same. So in that Pilates V, you should definitely be feeling it. Yeah, on the outside right here. All right, we're gonna do one more thing with the Pilates V. So go ahead and tuck the tailbone under, lift up, find that squeeze. All right, from here, at your biggest squeeze that you can possibly find, I want you to roll your legs, your feet out an inch out and an inch in. So it goes out and in, out and in, out and in. So you're gonna feel those hamstring muscles kind of pulsating, burning. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. All right, bring the right leg up. Let's take a little stretch. Yes, right leg up. Flex the foot, point the toes down towards you. And just hold wherever you can, behind the knee, above. And just keep that flexing of the toes so that you're getting a nice deep stretch all the way from the hamstrings to the back of the heel. And then go ahead and lower that leg down. And let's do the same thing to that little left leg. So go ahead and flex the toes, pull the leg in towards you. Perfect. Beautiful. And then go ahead and place that foot down. So we'll bring the feet to parallel now. So no longer in Pilates V. You still have the arches of the feet on that foam roller. Arms are down, shoulder blades kind of squeeze together. We're gonna tuck the tailbone under, scoop the belly, and lift the hips up. Now from here, I want you to shift the right hip up towards the ceiling an inch, and then bring it back to center. And then the left hip up to the ceiling. And then right and left. And now what I want you to do is take a look at your knees. Can you keep your knees in the same line, in the same plane as they were if you weren't moving right to the left? So the knees stay still and just the pelvis moves from side to side. Like you're dancing. Right hip, left hip, right hip, left hip. Can you exaggerate the movement by adding a little squeeze of the glutes? And right and left. right, left. So each time you squeeze the right cheek and then the left cheek. You got 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and last one, and lower all the way down. All right, bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. We're gonna straighten both legs out. Let's take that little hamstring stretch now with both legs. So flex the feet and just kind of pull them in towards you. You know, you can grab wherever. Just try and get that little stretch happening in the back of the legs. Beautiful, beautiful. Perfect. So bring the knees in towards your chest one more time. And let's go ahead and drop the legs over towards the right. We're gonna open up the arms, look over the left shoulder. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then we'll bring that knees back up to center, drop them over towards the left, and look over the right shoulder. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna roll like a ball to come up. So come back into center, place your hands right in front of your knees. You're gonna curl in and lift up. And then we're gonna do this a couple times. So roll down and come up, find that balance. Roll down and come up. Last one, we're gonna hold up at the top, hold here. All right, shoulders down away from the ears. Can you pull your chest in, up a little bit towards the ceiling? Release the hands, hold. Bring the hands up towards the ceiling, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place the feet down and stack up top. All right, so we can go ahead and move that foam roller out of the way for now. Perfect. Do you have weights or bands?
Yeah, I have weights and bands. I have a problem with my elbows, so I can't do a lot with my elbows. So, but I have bands.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of glute work, more glute work with the band. So if you want to grab a band, we can go ahead and take the band and just place it over just above our knees. And we're gonna, let's stay on a bridge position to start. So you're gonna go ahead and lower down and we're gonna find that bridge without the foam roller this time. So we're gonna target more the outer glutes versus the hamstring. So bring your heels nice and close in towards your glutes. Arms are gonna be down by your side. We're gonna lift the hips up and I want you to just lift it an inch off of the ground. Okay, and I want you to, once you lift it up an inch, I want you to tuck the tailbone under and squeeze so that your the front of your pelvis is pointing kind of towards you. So you have a nice tucking happening with your tailbone. Now, all we're gonna do is open the legs up as wide as you can, keeping that tuck, and then release. You're still like an inch off of the ground. So you're just opening and closing here. Okay, but you're trying to maximize that lower half of the spine, that C curve. So maximizing that C curve with the lower part of the spine. You're just opening and closing. You're just an inch off the ground. You're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it open. We're gonna pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it open. I want you to tap your hips on the ground and then lift an inch back up. Now the legs are still open. So you're tapping and lifting. Just an inch down and an inch up. Tap the hips and then lift back up. So it's almost like you're just squeezing the glutes to lift up. Legs are still open. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold it up. Now, release the open, close the legs, and then open right back up. open and close. We go back to that beginning movement, open and close for 5, 4, 3, 2, glutes should be burning, mine are. We're gonna hold it open. We're gonna do the last little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep tucking, 2, and last one, release, lower all the way down. Perfect. Okay, so tailbone is gonna be heavy. We're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up for this one. We're gonna work a little bit of the low abs. Okay, so you're curling up just a little bit. Shoulder blades may be slightly off of the mat. Elbows are gonna stay out wide and you're looking above your knee. You're gonna bring your right knee in towards you. Right knee comes in towards you, and then you're gonna press it out. Right knee comes in towards you, and you press it out. Right knee in and out. Perfect. Stay curled up. 7, 6. We got this. 5, 4. Try to get that knee as close as you can to your face. 3, 2. Last one, bring it in, little tiny pulses, crunch. Trying to get a little closer, like you're gonna kiss that knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, extend the leg out. Now, as you bring it in, you're gonna bring that left elbow to touch that knee. Left elbow, touch that knee. Extend back out. Left elbow, touch that knee. Extend back out. Left touch, and really focus on touching, right? Try to get as close as you can to that knee. 6, we got 5, and 4, last 3, 2, last 1, hold that touch, hold it, little tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, get that knee really close to that elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Take a big deep inhale here. Try it out. All right, wow. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side, okay? So left knee comes in. We're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Knee in and out. In and out. We stay facing forward for this set. Elbows nice and wide, shoulder blades off of the mat for 5. 4, 3, 2, last one, pulse it in and hold little tiny pulses. Crunch, crunch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg out. Now right elbow, left knee. And down. Second side is always harder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it. Get that knee to elbow, little tiny pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Woo! All right. So right here, take a couple of deep breaths. Okay. So we're gonna bring the legs up towards the ceiling. We're gonna slide that band right around our ankle. Okay. So I want the tailbone to be heavy, so don't let that tailbone lift up. Shoulders are gonna be down away from the ears. Press your hands into the mat. Flex the feet so that the toes are pointing down towards you. Okay, we're gonna open and close. Okay, open and close. Now, depending on how hard your band is or how tight it is, you may only be able to open a little bit, and that's okay. Keep the tailbone heavy and keep those toes pointing down towards you, so we're getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs. We're gonna do 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it open. I want little tiny pulses out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now release the tension in the band just a little bit. We're gonna lower the legs down, lift the legs back up, and give me an opening at the top. So we lower the legs down, we lift, and then we open. Lower down, lift, and open. Down, lift, and open. Remember, we're only going down to the point where we can keep our back flat on that mat, no arching. If you feel your shoulders lifting up, that means you're going a little too far down. And 4 more. Last 3. And 2. And last one, bring it up, open, and release. Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, so slide that band over your foot next. So now the band is right over your foot, both feet. You're gonna bend your knees. We're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Try to get those shoulder blades off of the mat. We're gonna extend the right leg out, bring the left knee in, and then you're gonna alternate. Right and left. Now keep the hands, the elbows out to the side. Keep looking at your feet for the first few. We're gonna add that rotation in a minute. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now go ahead and add that rotation with the upper body. So now you're trying to get that elbow to touch that knee. All right, we got 8. We can do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, it's burning. Last one. And lower all the way down. Woo! Bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. We're gonna slide that band over our knee one more time. And this time we're gonna rotate and roll over onto our sides. So now I know you said you have something with your elbow. If it doesn't feel good to be up like this, you can go down and stay down. So
more the weight, it's like the triceps, it's tennis elbow.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So if this is okay, then we can do it up here, okay? This will be a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna start with our clam. So you're gonna bring your heels together and you're lifting your heels off of the ground. Okay, we're just opening that top leg. So open and close. Open and close. And every time you lift up, think about squeezing that top glute. Six. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it open. We're gonna lift and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it all the way down. All right, so for the next one, we're gonna lower down, and we're gonna be down here. Okay. So now what I want us to do is draw little circles with that top leg. Bottom leg is going to stay down. You're just going to give me circles. So not so small that you don't feel them, but enough that you can feel that glute work. Keep that bottom leg pressed down. Four, 3, 2, And last one, take it to the reverse. So reverse those circles. I don't know about you, but my band is pretty strong and I am feeling my glutes now. 2, and last one, lower it all the way down. All right, so hopefully you felt that. Let's go ahead and just stretch out, extend the legs out, extend the arms overhead, reach. You can even arch the back a little bit. All right, so perfect. So keeping the band where it is, we're gonna do little side crunches. So you can go ahead and like kind of bring your hands behind your head. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lift and try to get that elbow to touch that knee, okay? So you're gonna lift just a little bit and you try to get that elbow to touch that knee. Lift and touch. So you should still feel your glute, but you should feel a little bit of the hip flexors kicking in here to get that little crunch. 5, last 4. And 3, 2, and last one, go ahead and relax. All right, let's rotate onto the other side and then we'll stretch out the glutes. So you're gonna rotate to the other side. All right, so we started up at the top, shoulders are in line with the elbow, chest is forward. We're gonna glue those heels together, lift the heels up, and we open and close for 10. Remember, every time you open, try to squeeze that glute. 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it open, little tiny pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Okay, so we're gonna come down for the next, we're gonna do those circles, okay? So find that size circle that works for you. We just got one circle in each direction. Bottom leg stays down. 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and take it to the reverse. 5, last 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and relax and straighten out the legs. Arch the back. Kind of get into a little stretch here. All right, we have one last set. That's that little elbow to knee. So whenever you're ready, you're going to bring that knee towards that elbow and lower back down. Knee to elbow and lower. Elbow and lower. Beautiful. 5, last 4, and 3, 2, last 1, and relax. Woo. All right, we can remove the band. Let's go ahead and rotate over onto our back. We can take the figure 4 stretch, and we can do that with both sides. So figure out which side is hurting more. Start with that one. And just kind of flex both feet. That will activate the glutes a little bit more. Perfect. And then go ahead and switch to the other side whenever you're ready. Perfect. Awesome job. Okay. So we'll bring both knees into our chest, give ourselves a little hug. And then we'll make our way up to seated. We can go ahead and open the legs out about mat width apart. And we're gonna do that saw. So we've been laying down for a little bit. So go ahead and pull the flesh out from the glutes so that your sits bones are down on the mat. Shoulders are gonna be down away from the ears. Let's bring the arms out to the side. You're just gonna inhale and exhale, twist to the right, hinge forward, try to saw that pinky. Give me maybe like 2 little pulses, and then come back up. Rotate, hinge, pulse, pulse, up. Rotate, hinge, pulse, pulse, up. And try to maximize that twist, right? So maybe you look back at that pinky and up. Rotate, hinge, pulse, pulse. Rotate, hinge, pulse. Let's do 2 more. And last one to each side. Perfect. And come back up. Beautiful. All right. Go ahead and bring the feet a little closer together. They don't need to be touching, but maybe they're like hip width apart. You want to make sure that the flesh is still out from the glutes. We're going to do a little bit of low ab work and a little bit of hip flexor work. So shoulders are going to be down away from the ears. You're going to keep your feet flexed. And I want you to start with whichever leg you actually want to start with. You're going to just lift that heel up off of the ground. Try to get that leg up off of the ground. And now lower back down. Now, can we do this without leaning back? So you stay upright and lift as much as you can, and then lower. It's small little movement, and you're just alternating from right to left. The goal is to keep your body upright, keep the abs pulled in, and try not to round. So we're really working the low abs. So we're getting those hip flexors to kind of fire up and do a lot of the work here. Perfect. And you'll feel yourself starting to lean, right? As we start to get tired, the body wants to cheat, and it becomes harder to stay upright. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pause whichever leg you have up, hold there, hold. Can you get a little taller? Can you get those heels a little off the ground? 3, 2, 1, and switch to the other side. Right leg up, lift, hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling, keep those feet flexed. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward all the way. Try to get the belly to touch the thighs, the chest to touch the knee. When you've gone as far as you can, go ahead and place your hands down either on the mat or on your feet, and then just let the head go and be heavy. You can kind of sway here from side to side. Perfect. And then very slowly begin to roll up 1 vertebra at a time, stacking the spine up nice and tall. Beautiful. We're going to bend the left leg and cross it over the right. And then pull that leg in towards your chest. So like you're trying to glue your chest towards that knee. And then you're going to give yourself a big hug here. And with that right hand hugging that left leg, we're going to release the left hand and look back behind you. But you're going to keep hugging that right knee in. So the more you pull, the more you're going to feel that glute stretch, that left glute. Flex through the right foot. Look back. Exhale a little bit more. Maybe you can twist a little bit more. And come back into center. Perfect. Go ahead and bring that left leg into the inside of the right thigh. Again, try to square off the hips and pull the flesh out, right? We're going to hinge forward one more time. Bring the arms up, inhale, and exhale, hinge. Go as far as you can first. Once you're down to your max, then release the head, release the shoulders, release the back of the neck. Sigh it out. And then just like we did before, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, begin to roll all the way up to sitting up tall. Beautiful. All right, we'll do that same sequence to the other side. So feet are hip width apart. You're gonna go ahead and cross that right leg over the left. You're gonna pull that leg in as close as you can to your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Once you got that big hug, release the right hand. Look back behind you. Keep hugging that left hand in. And exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit more. Flex through that left foot. And go ahead and release. Take that right foot, place it on the inside of the left thigh. Find that super tall spine, hands up. Inhale, exhale, hinge, go as far as you can. Try to reach past your foot. Then let the head be heavy. Hold on to wherever you can. Take one deep breath here. And then very slowly begin to round the spine and lift all the way up. Stacking the spine up tall. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring both feet together. So we're in that butterfly pose. Feet are touching. We're gonna open up the hips. So squeeze the feet together so that they're touching, and you're gonna pull the heels in towards your private as far as you can. And you're gonna try to just kind of butterfly the legs a little bit. See if they can open up a little bit more. And then go ahead and hold them still. And then you're just gonna go ahead and pull your chest forward, and you're just gonna hinge. And so I want you to pull the chest forward and hinge with a nice flat back. I don't want you to round the spine just yet. And try to get to as low as you can, right? With that nice flat back. From here, you can go ahead and release the grip onto the foot and then round the spine. Yeah, let the head just drop now. Take like a couple of deep breaths here. And then very slowly begin to roll up all the way. Perfect. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and grab our foam roller one more time. We're gonna do some back work now. So this time we're gonna lie down on our belly, and we're gonna just take that foam roller. Let me move all these props out of the way. Perfect. So I like to keep my feet about hip width apart, or maybe even slightly wider, like around mat width apart. You're just gonna press your hands onto that foam roller, extend the arms out, and let the head plop down to the mat. All right, so we're gonna do a little shoulder work first. Keeping the arms straight, I want you to roll the foam roller back without bending the elbows and squeezing your shoulder blades together. So there's no bend in the elbows, you're just working through the shoulders. So it goes out and in. My head stays glued to the mat, my arms are straight. I'm just squeezing the shoulder blades just as much as my body allows me to. And the foam roller is maybe moving in an inch and an inch out. Let's do 2 more here. And then on the next one, we're gonna roll that foam roller in all the way. We're gonna lift the head up, shoulders, the blades still squeezed together, and my gaze is down. And then we're gonna roll back out. So we're gonna roll in, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then roll out. I'm pressing down into the foam roller to give me that height. My elbows stay slightly, just slightly bent. You don't need to flex them so that they're locking. And we're gonna do 4 more here. Two. Last one, we're gonna roll up. We're gonna hold here. Okay, now from here, I want you to stay up I want you to lift your legs up off of the ground and then lower them down. Lift and lower. So I'm not bending my knees, I'm kind of just squeezing my glutes to get my feet off of the ground. But because I'm lifted, there's only a little bit of lifting I can do with my legs. So you're just going to your max, just a squeeze of the lower half and lower. Now, you should be pressing down on that foam roller, so your shoulders should start to fire up. Triceps should start to fire up. You're gonna do 3 more. 2. Last one, lower all the way down and relax. All right, so now we're gonna do this whole body movement together. So as we lift up, we're gonna also lift the legs. So we're gonna roll the foam roller